am. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of new video. I've never done one of these before, and I thought, you know what, this is a really good way, because I get so many different skincare products, and I have been doing like the get ready with me makeup wise, as far as like trying new products that I've gotten in PR and just like doing a full face of first impressions. But I was like, you know, I never have a way to like share my thoughts with you for skincare. So recently L'Occitane reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try their new Immortelle range. And I thought, why not try it as a first impression? So today I'm going to be doing a get unready with me video. And I have actually used these products for a couple of nights now, and I have been really impressed, but I still kind of wanted to like share with you guys just kind of like my get unready with me routine. Now this is not my regular routine, obviously, because I just got these products, and it's kind of going to be like a get unready with me first impressions, even though I have technically used them for a couple of nights. But I just want to like share my thoughts with you as I'm using the products, and just kind of give you an idea of like what these products do, what they smell like. Like, I wanted to actually try these out on camera so that you guys can see how they work. I'm really excited. I hope you guys like this style of video. I just think it's going to be a lot more helpful this way. We're just going to go ahead and get into the get unready with me first impressions. Huge thank you to L'Occitane for sponsoring this video, for sending me out these products. I really do appreciate it, so that I can share my thoughts with you guys. Don't forget, everything will be linked down below, so if there's something that you see here that I've used that you're like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life, it will be linked down below so that you guys can go and check that out. I hope you guys enjoy. Mwah. Bye. Okay, so the first product I'm going to take is the L'Occitane Immortelle Divine, and this is the cleansing balm. It reminds me of the inside of a flower, like pollen or a bee, and they smell like honeysuckle and flowers. Like, the smell of this is so amazing. It's like honey and flowers. Anyway, so inside of this is just a balm, and so it comes with a little spatula. So you basically just get, you know, a good size amount on there. And then on dry skin, oh, I forgot to take my earrings off. This happens every night, guys. You warm it in your hands and it just melts off your makeup. And while you're doing it, it smells so delicious. Like you are just a lovely little honeybee sucking on some pollen. It's so good. While you're like melting off your day's makeup, it's supposed to like help nourish your skin as well. So I basically just massage it nice and gently onto anywhere that I have makeup. So I go around my forehead, and this does work on eyes as well, guys. So if you have waterproof makeup, if you have, like for me, I use an eye primer or an eyelid or eyelash primer and a mascara, and it is quite a stubborn mascara to get off. And this I had no problems with. I'm just gonna grab a flannel. Aha, here we go. So next what I'm gonna do is just go over my eyes, and I basically just very carefully go back and forth in circular motions, like some up and then some down. And this is just going to remove all of that eyeshadow, mascara. It's not like pulling out your lashes. You know how sometimes when you rub it with cotton, I feel like you end up like breaking lashes or like losing more than you should. So this is really nice. This is why I always like to use like cleansing balms or cleansing jellies, cleansing oils, because I always recommend double cleansing when you do wear like full coverage foundation and powders, because soap alone does not remove like all of the makeup. And if you just use an oil and no cleanser, I feel like you don't get quite as clean. So I like to use like makeup remover first, and then an actual cleansing soap. After you've massaged that in, you're gonna warm up your water, and you're just gonna get a little bit into your hands, and then just start kind of massaging it back. And then that basically, when you add a little bit of water, it mixes in with the cleansing balm, and it kind of turns it into like a really silky lotion. And it just, like, you can feel the makeup just melting off. Okay, so I've wet my flannel with nice warm water, and I'm basically just going to very gently wipe away all of that cleansing balm as well as the makeup that I was wearing with it. It doesn't irritate your eyes. It doesn't burn them in any way. It hasn't like bothered my skin at all either. And you're not left feeling oily or anything like that. I think a lot of the time people think that if you use like an a balm or an oil that it's not good for oily skin, but that is not the case at all, and I do have really oily skin and I have not had any problem. So that has removed all of my makeup, all of my mascara, everything is gone. So now what I do is go ahead and rinse my flannel again, just so that all of that makeup and cleansing balm is off. The next step I do is take the L'OCCITANE Immortelle Divine Foaming Cleansing Cream. Again, it's the same color packaging, and this is a foaming cream. So it comes out like a cream and it's really luxurious. It's super rich, super duper just creamy, but then when you add water, it kind of like foams up into this really lovely, just like creamy lather. Again, this one smells like honeysuckle and flowers. It's so yummy, but you guys can see how well it's like, you know, it's like a really, really creamy. Look at that. The more you rub it, the creamier it gets. And it's really, really just really soft, and it makes your skin feel really nice. It doesn't make it dry or tight at all. And it feels like you get a really, really good clean. I used a toner the first day after I used this just to see if there was any like makeup residue left over. And there was none. So I just like make sure I get my whole neck and everything everywhere that but look at this foam. It's like so rich and creamy, guys. I get a little bit of water and then it just like really lathers. This is nice because if you do have dry skin, it won't dry your skin out at all. Like it really is very, very comfortable. But it's also nice if you have oily skin too. So I think no matter what your skin type is, you're gonna like it. Again, I take my flannel and I just very carefully wipe all of that off, being careful not to like tug or be too rough. And I do use warm water again, and I just basically wipe it all off, and that way I know that my face is completely clean. I've double cleansed. So basically the first step was just to remove all of that foundation and powder and blush and mascara and everything, and now I've actually like cleansed my face so that it's completely clean. And this has been what I have been using at night the past few, I think it's been, I'm on night 4 now. So I've really been able to kind of like see what my skin does with it. I mean, it's 4 days, but for me, my skin acts quick. So if something is bothering it, or if it is gonna irritate my eyes or make me break out, usually it's pretty darn quick. I'll know by the next day. And I've had no problems with like new breakouts. My eyes have not been watery at all. Okay, so now that my face is dry, I don't feel like I have to tone after that cleanser and the cleansing balm because there's no residue whatsoever. But I do just on my breakout area, which is my jaw, and it's pretty much almost gone. I like literally have like a few scars right now. But what I have been doing lately is just using this on the areas that I have breakouts. This is the OBAJI CLENZIDERM MD Pore Therapy. It does have salicylic acid. So this is my long-term routine. Like I always use this. So I figured I'd just go ahead and show you like what I've been doing lately, just so that you can see kind of how I've incorporated my other products in and like what steps I do it in. So I kind of like let that dry. And then just on, again, that area where I break out, which is literally just underneath my jaw, is the OBAJI CLENZIDERM MD Therapeutic Lotion Benzoyl Peroxide 5%. And I basically just take 1 pump, or actually probably half a pump, for each side, and I basically stick it literally right in the area where I break out, which is only there. Just take it along the jawline. And then I had a little breakout on my lip, so I just stick a little bit there and a little bit there. It's pretty much scars now, but I've still been sticking it on there just in case it wants to pop back up. Then I wash my hands because that is an acne treatment, and I don't want to stick that underneath my eyes because that would be a situation, and it's very drying. So I wash my hands and dry them off just so that I've washed off all of that acne treatment. And then the next thing I take, L'OCCITANE Regard Divin, and this is the Divine Eyes. So this is kind of like For me, it feels like a lotion and a serum mixed together. Again, it's like that nice yellow packaging. It's really, they're very chic. They look very kind of like luxurious. And you don't need very much of this because it is such a liquidy formula. I just basically take like half a pump and I just tap it underneath my eyes. And this is super lightweight, so you can use this in the daytime as well. I don't feel like it's going to disrupt makeup, even if you are oily, because it is very, very lightweight. It absorbs into the skin really nicely and it doesn't feel heavy at all. So you could use this day and night, guys. So next we're gonna do the L'Occitane Immortelle Divine Serum. So this one is like an actual, again, it's kind of like a lotion and a serum mixed together. You can see that it is kind of creamy. It's like a creamy serum. And I basically start with my forehead with this. I kind of like let the eye serum soak in a little bit while I do my forehead. And again, everything, this whole entire range smells like honeysuckle and flowers. It's honestly so good. So I kind of just like, my nanny, she told me to do this, ding, 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 and it like helps the wrinkles. And then I come down the nose and I kind of just pull it up. And again, this is really lightweight as well, so it does absorb into the skin really well. It leaves your skin feeling really silky smooth. It absorbs quickly. And then I also make sure, I usually do about 2 pumps on my neck. And I bring it all where I applied my acne treatment. And then I also kind of bring it onto my neck. And then I do another 2 pumps onto my décolleté, because I do feel like that also ages quite quickly, ladies, and I think a lot of the time we forget about it. And lately I've been like, woof, especially when you have a bigger chest and you lie on your side, I've been noticing some wrinkles there, and I'm like, I gotta take care of this. Okay, and then last but not least in this regimen, as far as like face goes, I take the L'Occitane Immortelle Divine Cream. This is supposed to address multiple signs of aging. Again, it comes in that nice little pot. And it makes your face like so glowy and feels so smooth. You have this like really pretty radiance. So it's just like this is quite a thick kind of like rich cream. So for me, I use this at nighttime. It's a little too much for me in the day because I am oily. But at the night, it is absolutely gorgeous. And when I wake up in the morning, my skin looks so glowy and just like so pretty. And I stick it on my eyebrows. I basically just pull it on my ears as well. And then I also bring that down my neck as well and my décolleté. And like, I don't know if you guys can tell in this light because it's really bright in here, but it gives you the most beautiful glow. And my, I got cream all over my ear, yum. But my skin just looks so glowy and hydrated, and it feels super smooth and silky. And again, it smells so good. And then when you go to bed, you can smell it on you, but it's not overwhelming. It doesn't feel like you're taking over, like you're just like, oh my gosh, this is just too much. Like it's just a nice subtle smell of like honeysuckle and flowers. I've not felt like, oh God, that's too much. And it also does not bother my eyes one bit. So that's like my big problem is my eyes. So that's basically what I've been doing as far as my nighttime routine goes since I've been trying out these products. And so far I've been really happy. A lot of the time when I do use like quite rich products, I wake up and my skin is like Vaseline, like it's so oily. And this like absorbs into the skin really nicely. I think it just does, like it makes your skin look glowy in the morning, but not greasy. And then I just finish off with the NOONI Apple Butter Lip Mask. I love this stuff. I figure I just might as well do like a nighttime routine with you guys while, because this is what I have been doing. And then this is what I do. I always put my lip balm on, and then I brush my teeth and put my Invisalign in after. And then I think, why did I do that? And then I end up adding more, but I'll just go ahead and show you because I don't want to see my Invisalign going in and everything. And then this is the NOONI APPLEMINT Lip Oil. Like I said, the cream is a little too heavy for the daytime, but nighttime it's wonderful. I feel like this serum, the eye serum, and the cleansing, what is it? The cleansing foam or cleansing cream. Those could all be used in the morning. And then of course the balm is to remove makeup, so I only use that at night. But so far so good. I mean, I've been actually really happy with my skin. And I definitely recommend these two products. I was using the Rene Rouleau, and then I started using this because I ran out and I needed something like right away. And then I just felt like, man, that they were actually working really well. So they are very harsh, they do burn. So if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely not recommend them because they burn for like a good 3 to 4 minutes after you've applied them. Like, it hurts. They are quite drying, and the Rene Rouleau I don't have any problems with. Everything else though, like as soon as I apply these other products, it's like, oh, relief. There's my skin, so you can see it has like a really nice glow to it. Doesn't it look just like super soft and smooth? And you can see that kind of radiance that it has. I hope you guys found that helpful and enjoyed where I feel like I'm like super zoomed in. Hold on. Like I said, the smell is like it's worth getting just for the smell. It smells so good. It's like so rich of honeysuckle and like a garden. It is just so beautiful, but they are not overwhelming, and they're also like not bothering my eyes whatsoever, which I love, because sometimes when things are scented, it will give me like a bit of a watery eye situation. Honestly, I'm not too fond of the color yellow. You guys know that I'm a pink girl or nude, so it is a little bright. If you do like yellow, it does remind me of summer, and it reminds me of pollen and bumblebees and honey. So it totally, like, the color represents what it smells like, and kind of like the Immortelle flower. The whole kind of like concept behind the Immortelle flower is that even when it's picked, it never fades. So that's why they've put the Immortelle flower oils into this line, because of their anti-aging or kind of like longevity properties, which for us translates to anti-aging. The packaging does represent what's inside of it and everything like that. So even though I'm not a fan of yellow, I get why the whole packaging is yellow, and it is really pretty. If you like, I mean, it kind of reminds you of gold. Like, it's very rich and kind of royal. I just wish everything was pink. My whole life needs to be pink. These walls, I don't like these wall color either, so there's that. You guys know I have acne prone, very, very pain in the booty, oily skin. I have a lot of pigmentation up here. My pigmentation actually is not looking that terrible. And then I also have a lot of, I still have a little bit of texture, but honestly, it's been getting better as well. So, yay for that. But there's my skin type. Okay guys, so there you go. There is my Get Unready With Me first impressions. For me, who people have followed me for a long time and know the struggle that I have gone through with acne and scarring and redness and pigmentation, like literally everything you can stick on your face minus eczema and psoriasis I have. But for my skin, it looks pretty dang good, and it's very smooth, really silky smooth. So I'm super happy, and I do feel like since I have been using this, like I said, it's only been a few nights, I feel like my makeup has gone on a lot nicer. Like, everything just looks a little smoother, and that might just be because my skin's more hydrated. So yes, I'm very happy with this. I think these products are really beautiful. I think you should definitely give them a go if you are in the market for some new skincare. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Out of this collection, what's the one item that you think that you would like to try the most? Can I talk? Not really. Okay, bye.